For years, paying rent with a credit card meant one simple thing: a single free card giving points with zero fees. That era is over. Bilt has replaced its original single card offering with a tiered, highly complex ecosystem. You are now looking at 3 separate credit cards and 2 entirely distinct earning tracks. To pay your rent without transaction fees, you can no longer set it and forget it. You are forced to make 2 specific choices before you can move forward. First, you have to select a card tier, choosing between a $0, $95, or $495 annual fee. Second, you have to lock in how you earn your rewards, choosing between the housing-only track or the Bilt Cash track. The marketing highlights a potential $4,500 in yearly value, but extracting that value requires navigating mandatory spend ratios and dodging monthly expiration dates. Earning points on your rent is no longer a frictionless benefit. To avoid actively losing money, you must align your specific spending habits to the exact right path in this new matrix. Let's look at the housing-only track. This is positioned as the passive option, allowing you to earn up to 1.25 points per dollar on your rent. This animated funnel shows the core mechanic. The more daily spend you push through, the higher your rent multiplier climbs. High spenders get a major upgrade here. The previous limit capping rent earnings at 100,000 points has been completely removed. But reaching that top 1.25 multiplier requires migrating your non-category spending away from optimal 2% flat-rate cashback cards. That creates a steep opportunity cost. If you want to avoid those spend ratios, you can opt into the Bilt Cash track. This is a high-yield, high-friction alternative that pays a flat 4% return on your everyday spend. Bilt Cash gives you 2 options. You can use it to purchase a 1-point rent multiplier, or you can redeem it for credits with neighborhood network partners like Lyft and Grubhub. This calendar illustrates the catch. These lifestyle credits operate on a strict use-it-or-lose-it cycle. Every 30 days, unspent credits reset to 0. Bilt does provide a tiny exception, letting you roll over a maximum of $100. Everything else vanishes. If you forget to manually redeem those specific partner credits before the month ends, your effective return on the Bilt Cash track drops to 0. The earning tracks force a clear trade-off. You either accept a suboptimal spend allocation on the housing-only track, or you take on a part-time job babysitting expiring credits with Bilt Cash. Once you understand the tracks, you have to evaluate the physical cards. We'll focus on the mid-tier option, the Obsidian card. The Obsidian card carries an upfront annual fee of $95. In exchange for that fee, you get accelerated point multipliers on dining and grocery categories. To help offset the $95, the card includes an annual hotel credit of $100, but that credit comes with strict rules. It mandates a 2-night minimum stay, and you have to book it exclusively through the Bilt Travel portal. Utilizing a third-party portal means you cannot book directly with the hotel. That prevents you from earning elite status nights or utilizing your existing loyalty perks during your stay. The math on the Obsidian card and the entire ecosystem ultimately hinges on the Bilt Transfer Partner Network. Transferring Bilt points directly to airline and hotel loyalty programs is how you transform baseline points into outsized monetary returns. This conversion scale shows the math in action. Moving points to World of Hyatt is a premier example, consistently elevating your points to a yield of roughly 1.7 cents each. You find similar value transferring points to Avio's programs to book international premium cabin flights. But chasing that transfer partner value requires absolute flexibility. You have to be willing to adjust your travel dates, locations, and booking timelines to find availability. If you are someone who prefers the simplicity of cashback statement credits, Bilt points are distinctly suboptimal. Paying an annual fee in this ecosystem only makes sense if you organically tolerate travel portal restrictions and heavily prioritize complex partner transfers over standard cashback. This flowchart maps out the exact Bilt 2.0 recommendations by matching the 3 cards and 2 tracks directly to your spending habits. We start with the minimalist renter. This is a budget-conscious user who refuses to pay annual fees and hates tracking monthly credits. For the minimalist, the setup is straightforward. Select the $0 Bilt Blue card and lock in the housing-only track. Accept the baseline 0.5x rent multiplier. Forcing your unbonused daily spend onto this card just to reach the 1.25x tier will cost you more in lost cash back than you'll gain in rent points. Next is the Lifestyle Optimizer. This is a mid-tier spender who dines out frequently and is willing to track a limited number of credits. The optimizer should select the $95 Obsidian card. Your track choice comes with a strict condition. Only select the Bilt Cash track if your pre-existing organic spend already aligns with partners like Grubhub, Lyft, or Walgreens. If it doesn't, default to the housing-only track. Finally, we have the Premium Maxer, or the Heavyweight. This is a user with high rent who treats credit card optimization like a spreadsheet exercise. The Premium Maxer selects the $495 Palladium card and pairs it with the Bilt Cash track. The execution strategy here is precise. Use the 4% Bilt Cash return to purchase the 1-point rent multiplier, then strictly transfer all your earned points to World of Hyatt to overwhelm the massive annual fee. Choose the specific Bilt setup that matches your actual lifestyle. The quickest way to lose money here is allowing gamified credits to dictate your spending.